All right, Shalom, Akim. I would like to start out by giving honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakadosh. I also want to give double honors to our apostles, the great millstone, Ruel, and peace and blessings to the house of David, the elect. On Zahar, Spirit Wind, Judah, of the GMS, Mississippi camp. And today I want to go into 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. And the reason why I want to go into it today is because, this had been on my spirit recently. When the scripture says something, you have to believe it. When the scripture says something, you have to believe that this is the Most High's word. All right. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get there right quick. All right. You have to believe that this came directly from the spirit and power of Yahweh by Yahweh Shai. We go out here and we repeat these scriptures and we say these scriptures, but the key is, are we applying these scriptures, all right, for our strength, all right? There's 2 Timothy 3 and 16. It says, all scripture is given by inspiration of Yahweh by Yahweh Shai, and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. But it says all scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High. So when we go through things in our path, in our everyday life, all right, and we have certain scriptures that come to our mind, given to us by the apostles by way of Yahweh Shai, or the prophets by way of Yahweh Shai, you have to believe that. So, for an example, what I was, opening up the lesson with was 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. We have to believe this, that whatever we're going through, either Yahweh Shai is going to deliver us from that, or he's going to give us a spirit to endure. He's going to make a way for us to endure. This is 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. There have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. All right, so that's the point, man. All right, and I'm going to read that again, and we're going to break it down. 1 Corinthians 10, 13. There have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. First of all, the word temptation goes back to tempt, and the word tempt means to try. All right? So in this day-to-day walk, in this day-to-day life, the Most High is trying us. He's trying our spirit. That's why it says, as gold in the fire have he tried us. All right? He tries us through circumstances, but those afflictions are not in vain. You have to have vision and insight as to why you're going through those afflictions, and that in itself will mobilize you to keep maneuvering through those afflictions. All right? So 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. There hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able. All right? So something that you are going through, all right, the Most High knows the measure of the strength of your spirit, man. So he knows your capacity. He knows how much you can bench in the gym, so to speak, man. All right, he's not going to put too much on you that you can't bear, okay? All right? But will, with the temptation, also make a way to escape. All right, so like I said, either the Most High, all right, is going to deliver you, or he's going to give you the fortitude, all right, and to endure it, all right, that you may be able to bear it, man, all right? And that's something that we're going to have to, this is one of those key scriptures, all right, that's like a pillar of faith, all right, because it has two outcomes, all right? Either we believe and we trust that Yahweh by Shema is going to deliver us from a temptation, all right, or he's going to give us the strength to endure. For an example, the hour of temptation, all right, the hour of temptation, where you can't go into the grid, you can't enter into Esau's system, meaning you can't work, all right, you can't drive your car, all right, you can't go to the grocery store unless you have that chip, all right. The hour of temptation is going to come where you can't do that, so we're going to have to fully believing in Yahweh Bashim outside, that he's either gonna, all right, find a way for us to eat, all right, or he's gonna give us just the strength to endure it, man. All right, but that is gonna come a point in time where we're gonna just expect miracles, man. All right, some of us are gonna be forced into concentration camps. We either believe that Yahweh Shema Shai is going to deliver us from those concentration camps, or he's going to give us the strength to endure the temptation that we're going to go through in those concentration camps. All right? So, it's one thing to go out there and teach this word, but you're going to get tried to see if you actually believe this word, man. All right? Because truth be told, it's so much easier to go to another brother or an elder, all right, and sort of look at him like he has the answers, but no man really knows you more than Yahweh Shem Shai, all right? So it's easy to go to, like I said, the elders or the brothers, and that's okay for counsel, but they work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, man. We're real on this walk alone, man, all right? And ultimately, you just have to, leave it to Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, you're going through what you're going through. Either it's to, of course, try you and build your character, build your faith, all right, and eventually the Most High is going to deliver you from it, or he's going to give you the strength to endure it. And you just have to believe those two perspectives. Either he's going to deliver me from this situation, or he's going to give me the strength of mind and spirit to endure it, man. All right? And let me get this scripture. It's on my spirit. All right, while I'm speaking on this, Sirach 2 and 5. All right, I'll start from the top. This is the book of Sirach 2 and 1. My son, if thou come to serve Yahweh, prepare thy soul for temptation. All right, once again, temptation means what? To try. Verse 2, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. All right? So don't get all antsy and panicky. All right, that's your opportunity to practice your trust and build your trust in Yahweh B'Shem Shai. That's a lot. 1 second, I gotta get some water. I'll be up here sounding like Anthony Hamilton trying to teach a lesson. All right, Sirach 2 and 3. Cleave unto him and depart not away. You know what? I'll go back to verse 2. Sirach 2 and 2. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. All right, yeah, so that's very important that, truth be told, if we're overreacting over situations right now, America's still in a first world state. So we're overreacting because the bill passed due, or, this, that, or third, and we just totally throw our power out of the equation. All right, or you got problems with your woman, your baby, whatever. If that's got you going crazy, are you realistically gonna be steadfast in our temptation when we're looked at as terrorists, all right, or the bad guys, or people that's basically a liability to the population, all right? So the Most High is building us up with these mundane situations, all right? And he's building our trust in him, man. All right, so we can trust him in the hour of temptation, the hour of martial law. All right, in the hour of I can't clock in, so how am I going to eat? All right, Sirach 2 and 3. Cleave unto him. All right, see, that's the most powerful trait you can have in this truth, is the mindset of I'm joined unto Yahweh Shema Shai. I'm his servant. I belong to him. He's going to take care of me. It's not even that I believe, I just know it. All right? Sirach 2 and 3. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Because that's all about, that's the nature, that's the mindset of Yahweh Shema Shai. It's to try his men and reward his men. Our forefather Job was a prime example. The Most High tried him and he rewarded him. Okay? Verse 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. So like I said, when you catch a hell in this life right here, all right, one of the things that you pray to Yahweh Shema Shai to do is for him to give you faith. I'm sorry, to give you patience, because patience is a process that you need to have faith. All right, patience is a sign of faith. All right, and you might start off being faithful, but when it starts getting down to the wire, you start losing that patience. Like, is he gonna deliver me? Is it something I did wrong? No, that's just the nature and the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. That's his. That's how he moves with his prophets. And that window of deliverance gets thinner and thinner because he wants you to trust him until the very end. All right? Verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity, man. So the Most High tries his elect. The elect are the acceptable men. The hopeful elect are the acceptable men. All right, but you got to get tried. All right, because like I said, the word temptation goes back to try. All right, so like it says in verse 5, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So a good number of times you're going to catch hell in the truth, but you can't forget why you're catching hell. Because the Most High is refining you, he's trying you, and he's building your spirit up, and he's at the same time, he's showing you to trust him. He's grooming you to rely on him. I got you. Yahweh Shema Shai is our safety net. All right. But the point is, when it comes to 1 Corinthians 10 and 13, all right, we really have to believe that, for one, we're not the only one going through this. That's what it means where it says, there have no temptation taking you, but such as is coming to man. All right. But then we have to believe that the Most High is going to either deliver us from that situation, or he's going to give us the strength to endure. All right, that's why it says, but Yahweh Shema Shai is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that you may be able to bear it. So you have to believe the Most High is going to give you, what do you call it, the lifesaver. All right, he's not going to just let you drown. All right, but also he's going to put you off in the deep end. All right, so you could build your trust, man. All right, because it's easy to have faith when you're in the kiddie pool, man. But what about when the Most High drop you off in the deep end, man? You got to solely rely on him and believe that he's not going to let you sink to the bottom, man. But with that, I hope you brothers and sisters were edified. Once again, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakodash. Double honors to our apostles, great millstone, rule well. Peace and blessings to us, David the elect. To the next time, Shalom.